Yo! I'm Conkuro, and this is my anime cosplaying Iron Man. I've created fashionscape designs for 100 plus anime characters from a wide variety of my favorite shows into the world of Gielinor. Based on the difficulty of their items, each character was ranked into 5 different tiers: the Academy, Genin, Chunin, Jonin, and last but not least, the Kage tier. I will use a spreadsheet I created to randomly generate characters to decide how to progress the account. So, if you like anime and or just weird old school RuneScape snowflake irons, then I definitely suggest you stick around to see who we end up as on today's episode of Conkuro Cosplays. Ooh woo! Yo, and welcome to episode 0 of my new Iron Man series, Conkuro Cosplays. In this episode, I'll go over my inspiration for the account concept, clarifications, and then jump into the summary. Inspiration. My biggest inspiration for the account is content creator Tedious and his Generate Task Collection Log series. If you haven't checked him out, you definitely should. Another major inspiration for this account was Only Trails and his Clue Scroll Only Iron Man series. I never was really into Clue Scroll content until watching this series, so if you haven't checked him out either, you 100% should go over and check him out. And last but not least, my final inspiration for the account, yep, you guessed it, it is anime. Account overview. Similar to the Generate Tasks series, I have a spreadsheet I created, but instead of generating collection log slots, I will be generating anime characters. I want to give a major shout out to the Fashionscape plugin for helping make this possible. By using this, I was able to come up with 100 plus different Fashionscape designs for anime characters across a bunch of my favorite shows. Once I had all of my Fashionscape outfits created, I then sat down and ranked each item into tiers based on the difficulty that I thought it would be to obtain those items. Once I had all the items ranked for each character, I used a weighted average to then organize them into my 5 different tiers. The first of the 5 tiers being the Academy, or the Easy tier. The general guideline for items that fell into this tier were anything that comes from beginner or easy clue caskets, and also any quests that were beginner or intermediate difficulty. Next up, we have the Genin, or medium tier. Items included in this tier were things from medium clue caskets or quest items that were from experience difficulty. Moving on to the Chunin, or hard tier. Here we will find hard clue uniques or master level quest requirements. Our 4th tier is the Jonin, or elite tier. Here will be elite casket rewards and grandmaster level quest requirements. And the final tier difficulty is the Kage, or Master tier. And as you could have guessed, here's where Master Clue Scroll uniques will be, along with special loot from raids and 99 skill capes. I do also have some designs that required random or holiday or even league shop items, so those will be passive. If we get those items, then I'll add those characters and we'll go from there. Clarifications. So to clarify some things, once I generate an anime character, I will logically progress my Iron Man account to obtain the items needed for that character's fashionscape or cosplay. I will not necessarily be following any extreme rule sets. If something makes sense to do to get an item on this account, then I will do it. If I have an item, but I need that item in a different color for a new character, I must get a duplicate of that item and recolor the duplicate. So for example, some things like graceful or crystal armor. I will collect random and holiday event items passively and add those characters if I obtain their items. I will also work on clue scrolls passively and stack the caskets and not open them until I have a character that requires me to do so. However, I won't proceed with a clue scroll unless it makes sense for me to have the requirements to do that clue scroll. Summary. The long story short is I will be randomly generating anime characters and then progressing my Ironman account to obtain the Fashionscape items needed to cosplay as those anime characters. If you have any anime characters that you want to see come to life throughout the course of this series, then leave a comment on this video or really any video throughout the series, and I will do my best to add them and come up with Fashionscape designs for them. And last but not least, if you have made it to this point in the video and taken the time to check out episode 0 and have some interest in following the series, then I just want to say that you are Kage tier already, my friend, and I appreciate it very, very much, and I will see you in episode 1.